Alright, we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with perfect timing, and I am here to do readings for people with perfect timing. I have tarot card decks, I have oracle decks. They have so much to say. So I pick which one gets to speak by rolling some lovely dice here. Alright, so we have Reddish Jumana here. Hi, Reddish Jumana. Welcome. And you do look new, so welcome and thank you for subscribing. And I see that you did add 4 questions to the Q&A, so I'll be reading those after Preston's. Hi, Preston. And Preston says, hello, beautiful, with a heart, so I'll send a heart back. Hi. So, since the chat is short right now, I will dive quickly into the Q&A. And guess what? Chapstick and Boom Boom stick first, so I can breathe and speak. It helps the process a lot. And hydrating. I'll hydrate a bit before questions too. Boom. And happy Friday, everybody. Oh, happy Friday. I'm so glad it's the weekend. It's 2 weeks in school here, so now the children are getting sassy. Sorry, I'm a school bus driver, so the children in school are getting sassy now. But focusing on your guys' questions. Okay, so we got Preston first. Okay, is my Leo planning to see me before my birthday? That's a very good question. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Tarot. Is Preston's Leo planning to see Preston before birthday? Okay, the answer is yes. He will make a journey to you. Amazing. So yes, he's definitely planning a trip. That's better English. I like English. It's a pretty good language. Not perfect, but I like it pretty good. I like to speak it well. I do. I like to. Do I always? No, not really. So yes, that's a yes, Preston. And then Reddish. Reddish. I'm just gonna call you Reddish. Is the customer service or call center hiring meant to be my next career? It's a very good question. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus tear it again. Is the customer call center meant for Reddit? Is it meant to be? Okay, no, it is not. The customer care call center is not meant to be your next career. And the suggestion from the card is that you try something with a little bit more childish whimsy. Because this is the Six of Cups, and I know the Six of Cups is a returning to getting advice from the inner child. So something a little closer to your childlike wants should be your next career focus. And that is what the cards say. Okay, and I should not have put that deck away, but Will money situation through this month help me get at what I want? Sooner. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Prisma Vision deck, come over here, my dear. Will the money situations of this month help Reddish get what they want? I have to fix the camera. It's blurry. There we go, it's clear. Okay. Yes! With strength as a major arcana. It's an inner strength. So you're gonna use your inner... For some reason, it's your inner shopping strength to get you through this month. So look for all of the good deals, and like a lion preying in the grass, take all the opportunities that you can. Alright, that is for that question. And then message from Dad and from Omnia. They pass. Okay. Let's see. Let's focus on Dad first. Let's get Reddish's dad in here. What message for reddish. Okay, a good dad message. What we got here? We got 9 of chalices. We got the 3 of wands. We got judgment. Okay, well, 9 of chalices. He wants to let you know he's doing okay. He's chilling out. He's pretty happy. 3 of wands. 3 of wands was action with others. And judgment is refinement, but also opportunities. So this one's the major arcana. This one is when it's called an awakening card. I like to think of it as you looking at yourself and refining what you want to keep and then shedding what you do not want to keep. And since this deck's to the 3 of wands, you're gonna want to have to do that with your friendship group. Look at your friends and define who you want in your life and cut who you don't want out of your life. And that is dad advice right there. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And then the other person was Omnia. Mia. Okay, and Omnia says 2 of chalices, strength again, and the chariot. Alright. So Omnia, let's see, 2 of chalices is sharing emotion. And this card in particular is saying romance for some reason. And then major arcana, the strength and chariot card, which is inner strength. So romance takes an inner strength and charging ahead, which is the chariot, if you so desire it. So if you're going to go share your emotions, you're going to have to be inner brave. Brave is a better word to use. If you're going to share your emotions, you got to be brave and you just got to do it. And that is what Omnia's message is. I hope it helps you out for that one. Okay, and the next question is from Reddish. Will my life start to change to the path of my dreams in the next few months? Will Reddish's life start to change to a path of dreams in the next few months? Five of Chalices. Okay. Short answer, yes. Long answer, you have to start choosing the path of dreams and not get distracted by the other things going on in reality. That is what the cards say. Okay, I hope that helps you out with that one. And then will... Another question. Will AS reconnect with me one day as friends? Will AS reconnect with Reddish one day as friends? Yes. However, it might be a very bad mental strain. Like, there's a yes, but. So, yes, AS could reconnect with you as friends. There will be a lot of mental baggage along with that. So it's whether you want to carry that mental baggage with you forward or not, if you decide to reconnect again. And that is up to you. So I hope that helps you out. And then will Reddish get married in 2027 or 2029? So we got correct camera. Correct. 2027 or 2029. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, so 2027. This is going to be more like a comparative thing. Let's see what we got. So 6 of Chalices. Yes. And then the Sun. Interesting. Okay, so 2027 is 6 of Chalices, which is a victory in emotion. But also 2029 is the Sun. Either way, you're going to be really happy in marriage. So I'm guessing that 2027 is going to be a victory where you'll actually get married. And then in 2029, you'll be super happy because you're already married and happy. And that is what the cards say. Alright, I hope that helps you out. I meant to select it. Select question. There we go. And then I already answered it, so I'm gonna close it out. Okay, Stephanie says, I'm planning on posting videos on social media, playing covers with my keyboard. What will be the outcome? Thank you very much. Hug. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart. Well, thank you for all the hearts. I love purple. So what will be the outcome? Number 3, supernatural. Social media, playing covers with my keyboard. What will be the outcome? The outcome will be the Knight of Goblets. So you'll be charging forth with emotion. It's gonna be a good time. It is. I can tell because I know this character, I know this card, I know this series. You're gonna have a good time. He's also got a beer. That's always a good sign. He's got a sword. It's gonna be a good time. Alright? I hope that helps you out. The outcome will be very positive. See, Ember. Ember's fireplace. Can I get a free career reading on what good news or job opportunities are coming my way, please? Yes, let's see. And I see that Ember's fireplace is super excited about the supernatural deck, so I'll just pick that one for you and do your reading with it. Alright, so I guess career reading on what's good news or job opportunities that are coming your way. So career, okay, so let's just do a career reading and job opportunities. There we go. And by the way, Ember's Fireplace, thank you for subscribing. You are definitely new. So thank you. Okay, so we have career career reading. Ooh, the Emperor. And job opportunities. The Fools. Alright. So the Emperor for career reading. The Emperor is a father figure or an authoritative figure. For some reason, I'm getting the image of a CEO at their desk. Oh my, another CEO guy. So, and you'll be making financial decisions. Alright. And job opportunities will be found on the road. And it will be a fool's journey. You are just going to have to try everything. What might the result of that be? We got, result of that would be the 8 of Pentacles. So all of these opportunities are going to lead to you mastering the ability to make money. So you're good. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And keep trying every opportunity you get. Because eventually you're going to master something and it's just going to click. Alright, and that is what the cards say. And then Ember's Fireplace. Career reading, work, good jobs, opportunity, please, I'm leaving. Oh, okay, so there's even more information in this question. Opera or new job opportunities to come in this way, please. I'm leaving the Navy soon and I'm having trouble getting a job. So like to know what's coming. I'm lost. Okay. Since there's a second part to that question, we'll go to the second part of that question. So, a little job advice, I suppose, is what the question is. Okay, so job advice. We have the 8 of Blades. So you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all of this, which is perfectly normal. Job searching is very stressful. And 5. Oh, yes, you are facing other challenges with other people. And then we have the 9 of Cups. Even though you're going to have challenges with a lot of people, you're going to find joy in this if you keep searching. So keep going because it's worth it. All of it is worth it. Even though you run across being overwhelmed mentally and challenging people. So you will find joy. Oh, you will face defeat, and what's the outcome of that? Alright, who will help you is some teacher. Some teacher, or the Hierophant is a major arcana. It is like usually a priest figure, but it can also be a teacher or guru. So if you find a teacher or guru to help you with this, or someone you see that you have a connection with, ask them for any opportunities. But yeah, I definitely see a lot of struggle on your path. But to find joy along the way is really going to help you get through all that. So even though it is going to be tough, try to find the joy in it all, and you will be okay. Alright, continue forth. Carry on, my wayward son. Let's see. Franz Street Girl says, "Hi, Alex. Is Alex gonna like what I'm gonna do for him?" It's a very good question. Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do. Is Alex gonna like what Frost Street Girls is gonna do for him? Yeah, it broke. It just means it needs to be shuffled more. There we go. Is Alex gonna like what Front Street Girls gonna do for him? Yes, actually. The worldly connection he's gonna feel. So that's usually a good sign. So yes, he's gonna like what you're gonna do. It's a major arcana, so like he's really gonna like it. Or he's really gonna feel a connection with it. Either way, very positive. And move. Alright, so B86 says, "How is Mayor Lizardo truly feeling that he keeps hidden? How does he feel about me, and how does he feel about his unborn child?" Alright, so B86Ms, welcome. I do believe you're new because I don't recognize your username. So welcome and thank you for subscribing. How is Mayor Lizardo truly feeling he keeps hidden, and how does he feel about me, and how does he feel about his unborn child? Alrighty. So a lot of questions. But May nor Lizardo truly feeling, so true feelings. True hidden feelings. How does he feel about B86MS and unborn child? Okay. What we we have the questions, we now need a deck. Number 1, Cat Tarot. Okay, so the true hidden feelings of Maynard Lizardo. True hidden feelings. Ooh. 4 of Cups. They're feeling stable, but bored. How do they feel about B86MS? They're feeling the 8 of Cups. They're feeling like their emotions. Maynard feels like your emotions are stable. And that you're a master of your emotions. And then you carry on with life and looking at life with a sense of ease and peace. An unborn child. Page of Pentacles. So, this little child, he feels, is a Page of Pentacles. So, a child, I think it's gonna be more like he sees the child as a star, if rather than a pentacle, it's more like a special star. And a cute one too, because look at that face. Look at that baby face. So he feels pretty positive about the unborn child. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And then you have a question right after it, so... So how to... You want to ask... Can you please ask how I can support him? How can I heal what's been damaged between us? Thank you so much. Maynard Lizardo was the name. So, how to support. And how can you heal what's been damaged? How to support and how to heal the damages. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. How to support. Be open to taking action. How to heal. And then the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of action that would have to be taken. how to support with passion, action, words. You know what? You know what helps with words? Hydration. Hydration helps with words. They're there. This one is saying acts of service. Because some people's love language is acts of service. So how to support would be taking action and doing things that help them out. And Knight of Pentacles, heal the damage. The Knight of Pentacles, which is another action, but with resources. So heal damages is have a good, stable space of resources or wealth or health. And that is how you can heal damage. Just building up that will help. Because none of this is like focusing on fixing a problem. This is how to take what the problem is and do the solution. Find a solution. That's definitely what they're getting at here with all these knights. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Okay, and I am going to take a quick hydration break because I have been streaming for 42 minutes now and I haven't had a break. So, a quick break, and then I do see Kavitha is here. I do see your questions, Kavitha, but I will get to you. I'm going to have a drink and check chat real quick because I haven't checked chat in about 42 minutes. Alright. And then I will get back to this. I really like this question and answer board already. So we go up, up, up. Okay, and Preston says, wow, thank you. Thank you, Hans. You're very welcome. And Ember's Fireplace says, can I get a free reading? Yes, we got that on the board. I'm glad you got that to the Q&A. And then Stephanie Chuck Noah says, hi everyone. Hi Stephanie. Yes, and then those questions were already answered. And B86MS says hello. Purple and cyan, or is that a white heart? That might be a white heart. So, purple and white heart, thank you for having me. You're very welcome. And okay, and you did put those on the Q&A. Thank you so much. That helped out a lot. And the Ember's Fireplace, really like the Supernatural deck. You're very welcome. Ember's Fireplace says, I love that deck. I don't have it in my collection yet. Oh, you really should, because this deck is wild. It's a really fun deck to have. Get it. Definitely get it in your collection. And Ember Fireplace says, I'm leaving the easy soon. Troublesome job. I know it's coming because I'm lost. Right, we answered that, so that was awesome. Of course, no problem. I love meeting other tarot card readers. And Ember Fireplace says, my channel is a tarot channel and it's called Ember's Fireplace. Oh, that's so appropriate. Very good. It sounds very soothing. Ember's Fireplace says, is there a timeline for this job opportunity? Okay. If you will add that to the Q&A, I will try to answer that. And because I have like 2 weeks before I'm kicked out of the Navy, yeah. Definitely add that to the Q&A. I'm just applying for jobs with no callbacks. That's part of the struggle. Look, we all go through it. You're doing great. Keep at it. I'm networking, applying for jobs, but I get out to civilian world in 2 weeks, but no jobs. That does suck. But I believe in you. Keep going at it. You will eventually find a job. And Ember Fireplace says, okay, thank you, got to go now, but thank you for your help. You're very welcome. And good luck. And B86MS says, I am new, Purple Heart. Thank you for having me. You're very welcome. And B86MS says, thank you, Purple Heart. I love those Purple Hearts. And Kavathas says, yes, ma'am, take care. You are our divine soul. Oh, you're so sweet, honey. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the Q&A. And I will answer your questions. Very good. That was so smooth. I really like the Q&A feature. Excuse me. I had to get some fresh wind. Okay. What is the family background of future spouse? Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. It's magic, you know. Okay, so what is the family background of future spouse? For Niran Janasiri. You know what? It's just easier to write down the name. Sri. So background of future husband, and will have an arranged or love marriage. There we go. So what is the background for the future husband? Background. Ooh, the Tower. That's not a good card. So his background was an unstable foundation and it was a very destructive background, not a very lovely one. So, and then arranged marriage or love marriage. Okay, so love marriage is automatically a win because it's 10 of Cups. Because arranged marriage is 5 of Pentacles, which is poverty and lack of money. So love marriage for the happy ever after is definitely the way to go. So go for the love. Let her marry for love. All right. I hope that helps you out. And that was for both of these questions. And then I can remove. Alright, there we go. And then we can return to chat for a bit. Let's see. And Miriam says hi. Hi, Miriam. I hope you're doing well. And Miriam says, I hope you're doing well today. Floating hearts. Well, I hope you're doing well today, too. And Capitha says, thank you, ma'am. You're with a beating heart. So you are very welcome. And Desire says, hey, Violet. And I say, hey, Desire. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Check on questions. Alright, we got a Desire question. Let me hydrate and then I will get to it. Okay, so what is going to happen next between Viticus and Margaret? What's next? Will Margaret and her friends win over Vinicus and his friends in fights? Okay, so will Margaret win in fights? And what's next? Alright, we're gonna need a deck. And I know the whole question is, will Margaret and her friends win over Vinicus and his friends in fights? But that's very long to write on the board, so I just shorthand it. I know that's the question, though. So number 2. Yay, tarot. We have the questions and the tarot deck. Okay, so what is next And will Margaret win in fights over Verticus? We have the Youth of Wands. And we have the Hangman. The youth is one who's usually trying to figure stuff out. I need more clarity on this one. The Hierophant. Okay. So, something with a teacher. What's going to happen next with a Hierophant? With some sort of teacher or a priest? Either learning something or something spiritual. Since it's a Youth of Wands, is probably going to be a teacher is going to be involved. To help them master something that will make resources or money. Okay, and will Margaret win in fights? And I know that this had come up in it as a no, and there's a different perspective, but let's see if we can clear this up. So an 8 of Wands. So a lot of mastering actions. Ooh, but then 3 of Swords. Okay, so if Margaret and friends are going to get into fights with Verticus and friends, there's a different perspective to this story, that there's just going to be a lot of action because there's going to be lots of fights, and then there's just going to be a lot of heartbreak and heartache and just stress. So someone might want to take some different perspective on this, because oh my, is it a lover's spat? I hope not. Alright. Well, they seem to just be making a huge spat when all these two need to do is find some sort of recolization? Is that the word? Reconcile. They need to reconcile, which is the peace. But if they're going to fight, then there's going to be a lot of heartache. And that is what the cards say. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Alright, amazing. I do see more questions. I am going to take a drink And then I'm going to check chat, and then we'll get back to the questions. Let's see. And Desire said, "Hi, Violet. How's your day going?" And Desire, "Hello. I hope you're doing well." And Twin Spice says, "Hi, Violet," with a heart. I'll send a heart back. Hi, Twin Spice. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. And Twin Spice says, "I'm okayish." Okayish is better than not okayish. So that's good to hear. I'm glad. Just from some lack of sleep. You know what? That is valid. When you are sleepy, things are pretty sluggish. So once you get a nap, you'll be okay. Not really an in real life first. Vinicus is mad at us for losing a game and he wants to replay it. So he's a sore loser. I'm sorry, he's just a sore loser at that point if he demands a replay. Twin Spice says, "Happy weekend." I wish I could make the noise. Wah! I hope that's close enough. I don't have one of those party favor noisemakers on hand. That would be fun, though. I suddenly want one. But yes, happy weekend. It is Friday. I'm gonna play video games this weekend. I don't care. It's been a long it's been a long week. Don't get me wrong, it's been a good week. But I really like my weekends. They're so nice. And Twin Spice says, "Just posted a question in the ask button. Hope it reached you." It did. I'm just taking a moment to catch up on this lovely chat because I do like chatting with you all too. And thank you for your time and energy and the reads. You're so welcome. I'm happy to do it. It's fun. And Twin Spice says, "Appreciate it," with a thumbs up. I send out a thumbs up back. And Desire says, "So, like, will me and my team win against Vinicus and his team?" You know what, Desire? You're gonna have to put that in the Q&A, and then I'll answer it. Okay, so Twin Spice says, I'm now back to the questions, so here we go. Twin Spice says, "Can I get an oracle cards drawn to give me guidance on my current situation? Will this difficult phase be over soon? Will I be okay in getting through this? Fine, thank you." Okay. Will this difficult phase be over? And will I be okay? Okay, let's get that oracle deck. It's gonna be this one. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Money and the law of attraction. This is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. We leave it in the box. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so nothing is more important than I feel good. Whenever you are feeling less than good, if you will stop and say, nothing is more important than that I feel good, and I want to find a reason now to feel good, you will find an improved thought. Anytime you feel negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want, and that resistance takes its toll on you. It takes its toll on your physical body, and it takes its toll on the amount of wonderful things that you are allowing to come into your experience. Okay, so since you are focused on negative emotion and all the negative things, it is going to signal that you are resisting the things that you want. Because the wonderful things are there, you just have to focus in the right spot. So nothing is more important than that you feel good, and you gotta find those good feelings. And that's gonna help with that one. And then will Twin Spice be okay? The subject of money is really two subjects. The subject of money is really two subjects. 1, money, plenty of money, and 2, absence of money, not nearly enough money. Often people assume that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. When you are feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking of the subject of money. You are speaking of a subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money and the second holds it away. So the answer is you will be okay, but you are going to have to focus your thoughts to more positive outcomes rather than speaking of the negative truth. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. And with the question, is it okay? The answer is always, if it's not okay, then it's not the end. So you will be okay. So I hope that also, that little seed of wisdom does help out. You just gotta keep trying the thing in different ways to see what works. So I hope that helps you out. Okay, Foxcat. Hello, Violet. I would like to know if I make a website about being a Photoshop mermaid model for independent photographers looking for one, would I be successful if I email them? Let's find out. Let's see if this idea holds water. Which is a mermaid joke. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a perfect subject for the octopus tarot. So, is the mermaid model business fruitful? Will it be successful? The star. Yes, it will be successful. That is a very bright idea, and you should definitely do it. I mean, it's the major arcana. It is the star. It is one of those super positive cards. So definitely, this idea flies. Go with it. Run with it. Post it. Whatever it takes. Do it. And that is what the cards say. I hope that helps you out. And then we have Miriam. What quality is in my future partner will matter more than I currently realize? Number 6. Robinwood Terrace. So what quality in your future partner will matter more than you currently realize? What quality? Ooh, the Emperor. So this is the Emperor. It is the quality of being a father, being a good leader, knowing what they're doing, and being able to give orders to other and have things be done. That sort of organization in any environment is super important. There may be an arrogance that goes with that, but if they know their stuff, then that is definitely a quality that could be overlooked, but is so very useful, especially if they are a calm-minded partner. And that's what you really want. Alright, I hope that helps you out, Miriam. So And then B86 says, thank you for letting me continue to be here. We'll send a donation. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, donate. There is, you can go to my Etsy shop and you can buy something nice for yourself, or there is a Ko-fi link, and those are down in the description. So I appreciate that. Thank you. There we go. Why does ML treat me with cruelty if he actually loves me? Why has he been completely absent during this pregnancy? Will he change? Ooh. Let's see here. Why is he so cruel? And why has he been completely absent? Will he change? We're gonna get a deck with an extra card and 7. So plus extra. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do it's magic, you know. Do. Okay, so why is ML so cruel? The Elder of Cups. Interesting. The Absence. Elder Pentacles. Ooh, weird. Okay, and will he change? Tower of Wands. I see that he seems very high. He looks very highly upon himself. Why is he so cruel? Why is he absent? These were choices he made. The choice to be cruel is a choice to make, and to be absent is also a choice. Will he change? No. He has made these choices. He definitely sees himself above. So he may love, and he feels it in his own way, and then his action just does not compute. But he definitely thinks very highly of himself. Elder of Cups, absence. So if he has all this knowledge and he's still choosing to be absent and cruel, then he's a red flag. Even if he does love you, do not. It feels very toxic. Just do not engage anymore with him if he's gonna continue to be this bad. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Okay, then Miriam says, what will be happening in my life when our paths cross? What's the reason behind all of that signs and visions about him? What will be happening in my life when our paths cross? What's the reason behind all of that sign and visions about him? Let's find out. Every little thing you do is magic. You know. Do 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 do. It's magic. You know. Do 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 do. Actually, before this, I need hydration. Okay, so I have been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes, and my limit is 2 hours at a time. So we got about 38 minutes left in me. Water good. Okay, so what will be happening in Miriam's life? Okay, so this one required a board. There we go. What will be happening in your life when... What? There be family. Will be happening when the paths cross, and what's the reason behind all of that sign and vision about him? Reason behind signs and vision. Him. Okay. Let's figure this out. So what will be happening? The Princess of Pentacles. You'll be starting something new that will bring income or resources. And then the second part. reason behind signs and visions. Signs and visions. We have 6 of Pentacles. So victory and money. An Elder of Cups. So if you're going to be at the beginning of a new way to make money, signs and visions. Reasons. So there's victory in money and resources. And then Elder of Cups, which is I need a little bit more clarity on that one. 2 Pentacles. More Pentacles. So decision in Pentacles. But there is an Elder. I guess this is his representation card right now. And all I see is that seahorse that is pregnant. And all I can think now is Mpreg, okay? It's all I can think of. Signs. So I'm going to go with a parental male. Signs and visions. Choices about resources. Victory in resources. A good dad figure, apparently. Apprentice of Pentacles. There's a lot of resources and money going on here. But also stable emotions with a good father figure. This is still puzzling. Okay, so there's a victory of money. Choices of making money. A good father figure in the 3 of Wands, which is tools. This is definitely pointing to like jobs and creativity. Is this that Jack of all trades dude we were doing tarot card readings on before? Is that who we were focusing on? Just use him as a muse and do some really creative stuff. Because I feel like there's a lot here. And it's good stuff. It's really interesting stuff. It's creative stuff that you're going to have to dig your hands into. Because it's not coming through the cards. It's going to have to come through your own hands, if that makes sense. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Like doing art or processing ideas or something. Doing things with your hands is a lot of it. I hope that helps you out. Why has ML denied paternity? Why he really believe it, or is he just trying to hurt me? Why did he lie about being involved with men? My paternity, words. I need words. Words are in this bottle because it has hydration in it. Believer hurts. Where does he lie? Oh, okay. We have the questions. Now we have the deck, which is number 6. Robin Wood Tarot. Okay, so why has he denied paternity? Let's see, does he believe it, or is he trying to hurt? He believes it. Why does he deny being with men? Knight of Cups. Okay, so this one is speaking first. It's saying he denies it because he has a certain view of himself, so he doesn't want his reputation being ruined. Because the Knight of Cups is also a knight of relationships and emotion, so he doesn't want his reputation being ruined or damaged, or however he views it. So believe or hurt, he believes it. This is the Sun card. It is the happiest card in the deck. It's a major arcana, so he definitely believes. What does he believe? He definitely believes it. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Why is he denied paternity? He doesn't want the responsibility that comes with it. He desires freedom and good luck. And raising a child is really not part of his ideas right now. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Okay, and that was this question. Boop. Okay, and then I can erase it. I will get better at choosing questions for this. Alright, so now I've caught up on the Q&A, and I'm going to go back to chat and see where we're at. I have not seen it for a while. Let's see. Well, thank you, B86M. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Weekend. So, Desire, go ahead and ask the question in the Q&A again so it's on the list and I can get to it. Okay, so hooray, Sparkle. Thank you, Violet. You're very welcome, Foxcat. And your silly happy face. And Foxcat says, have a good night. You too. Have a great night. B86MS says, thank you for all your work and helping me find clarity. You are so welcome. That's what I'm here for. And this was heavy and a lot. Thank you, Hands. I will visit your Etsy shop tonight. Awesome. Go buy yourself something nice. You deserve it. And Miriam says, thanks for your guidance, Floating Hearts. You're so welcome. I'm glad I could help out. Okay, so I'm back to the Q&A. I have here. It says, hi Violet. Hi. I want to become a story animator on YouTube. Would it be successful? That's a good question. I will ask the cards. Number 2, the Gay Terrace. Would being a story animator on YouTube be successful? Yes, it would be successful. We have Sage of Coins here. So the Sage of Coins is someone who works really hard on some passionate work and gets some resources and wealth. So yes, you are definitely going to be successful if you become an animator on YouTube. Very good. It is gonna be work, but it's going to be joyful work because you enjoy what you're doing. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Okay, and then back to live chat. And then says appreciate it, Sparkle, happy face, and yay. You're very welcome. I'm happy to help. Okay, we have about 20 minutes left in the stream. I'm gonna hydrate. And says later, Sparkle handwave. I would see you later. Farewell. See you later. Have a good night and happy Friday. Alright, everyone, please get your questions into the Q&A. That way I can do them, because I only have 19 minutes left. And says you too, Sparkle, and happy cat face? Happy three face? Happy three face. Amazing. Okay, so since it is quiet and nobody likes the quiet, we're going to pick an oracle card to read for the general audience. And I'll periodically check in on chat and the Q&A as I do this. So number 3. Right, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ask and it is given. This is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. We leave it in the box. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so what if Source were standing in my physical shoes? It is not your job to make something happen. Your work is to simply determine what you want. If we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with the desires and preferences that we have launched. We would consciously feel our way to alignment. Nice. All that is benefiting from my existence. No matter what has caused your unique point of view to come about, it has come about. You do exist. You are thinking. You are perceiving. You are asking. And you are being answered. And all that is benefiting from your existence and from your point of view. Nice. Alright, so B86M has another question, and I will get to that. Awesome. So I will put this away, and we will pick a deck for that. So, will justice be served for ML's actions, and will he ever acknowledge baby is his? His denial is unbelievable because he knew my ovulation schedule and he did it on purpose. So, justice? Knowledge. Child? Okay, so will justice be served, and will he ever acknowledge his child? Let's get a deck. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prisma Visions deck. Okay, so will there be justice? 3 of Pentacles. So that is a no. And will he acknowledge the child? Nope. Alright, so we have no for justice. He is going to be working at a job. There isn't going to be justice that is going to satisfy you. He is going to be working. Acknowledging the child, that was also a no. He's feeling pretty peaceful about his decision because he doesn't want the responsibility of it. Am I saying that's right? No. But that is what the cards are saying. So I do apologize for passing on the bad news. I never feel good about that. I hope everything works out for you. Okay. Nothing new in chats. And Q&A has been answered. And we have about 11 minutes left. I'm going to hydrate and then pull out a new Oracle deck in a minute. I hope everyone is enjoying their Friday evening. I know I am. Okay, Oracle deck. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Money and the law of attraction. Whew, excuse me. This is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. We leave it in the box. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then every story is attracting its vibrational match. Every thought that you think is vibrating at a very personal frequency. And by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. That thought is now attracting another thought that is its vibrational match. And now those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that is higher than the thought that came before. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract another and another and another, until eventually thoughts will be powerful enough to attract a real life situation or manifestation. Nice. Okay. The story I tell is the basis of my life. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The only criterion is that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling story. Whew, okay. I need a drink. Just sometimes you get in the middle of reading and you're like, that tastes like dehydration. I need to drink. Ooh, let's try that again. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The only criterion is that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling, improved version of your story. Telling many good feeling short stories throughout your day will change your point of attraction. Just remember that the story you tell is the basis of your life. So tell it the way you want it to be. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I can create both money and the time to enjoy it. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I'm not going to make it through this card without blowing my nose. Sorry about that. Oof. Something's a little stuck. I do not like it. Okay. I can create both money and the time to enjoy it. Many of you tell us that you are so busy making your money that you do not have time to enjoy it. For when you rely on your action to create, often you are too tired to enjoy your creation. Once you not only understand the power of your thought, but deliberately direct this powerful tool in the direction of things that you desire, then you will discover that the action part of your life is the ways you enjoy what you have created through your thought. Excuse me, something is stuck and I don't like it. Alright. I think I can do a couple more and then we'll call it a night at 2 hours. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And in changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for the good things about where you are. And in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations. And all limitations are self-imposed. And free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. Okay. One more. I want to harmonize with my desire. Anytime you feel negative emotion, stop and say, something is important here. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this negative emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. In the moment you turn your attention to what you do want, the negative attraction will stop. And in the moment the negative attraction stops, the positive attraction will begin. And in that moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good to feeling good. And that is the process of pivoting. Awesome. And we are at 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. It is time for me to stop because I can't go over 2 hours or burnout is possible. So thank you for all of your questions. Going to end the Q&A. No more for tonight. So thank you all for coming. And I will see you again in 22 hours is when I'll be back streaming tarot card readings. But if I have time tomorrow, I will probably do a gaming stream before that in the daytime. That's what I like to do on the weekends, if I have time. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the future on a live somewhere. So everyone have a good night. I'll be back for sure at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. But also look for me tomorrow playing video games or something. I don't really have a big plan for this weekend. So good night, rest well.